Okay, hi, and yes, my name is Thibaut. I'm the community guy on Steep, and we're live from Annecy again. And tonight, that's a very special show, a bit disorganized. We didn't have that much to prepare because we received very important people visit, and we wanted to share with you. With a special guest, the content of the road to the Olympic. And tonight we have, you already know Mitch, is our associate live producer, Martin, who is our game designer, and is the guy designing, among other things, the Steep World Tour. Yep. You will give us an update on this.
Sure.
We have Hammerhead29 is one of our community leader, and we have Clay Flake, and you may know these guys because they came up with this video, the Tartiflette game. And we get the opportunity to go through that, and I would like this evening to be really focused on these guys and some of the guys that are waiting outside, and that they will show they will share with you their experience of Steep, what they've seen in the past 3 days during the community workshop we just had, and voila, I think so. Shall we start with?
Yes.
We also, what happened is we installed a new patch. Yesterday.
So the patch 1.11, and I will say a few words on it, and after that I will say you bye-bye. So
very short.
This patch was not so full like the other one because, as you know, we work on the road to the Olympic version, but we still have some patch notes for you. First, we have fixed the issue with the sound. With the rocket wingsuit and with the wingsuit, when you make some try, the sound was missing, so we have fixed that. We have fixed also an exploit in the glacier where the player stay close to the rocks and to the ground and stay like that infinitely to make some infinite points. We have also fixed something was fixed in March and we broke it on Extreme Pack.
It was not really fixed.
Right. Sorry about that. It was when you make your my best. After that, if you want to have the daily on the challenge, you have to beat your my best. So it can be really annoying. So now you just have to beat the daily of the day to be in the leaderboard. And we have also fixed lots of crashes. I will not enter in detail, but there are a few fixes on it. And we have also fixed some...
that's a very long list.
No, I will don't enter in detail. You will have all the list on the forum. But me, I just want to talk about some of them. First of one, we have the binocular marker remain stuck on the discovered drop zone. And now it's fixed. And we have also fixed lots of issues with the teleport. When you try to teleport on your friend, sometimes you go outside the map or something like that. So we have made some fix on it. And that's it for the patch 1.11.
You can start your evening, all right?
But I will go to the live stream on my desk to see,
to see
the best place of our Yetis.
Okay.
So thanks everyone.
Thank you very much.
Have a good
you stay with us in spirit. Thank you very much, Mitch. Okay, pass you this. Who wants? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So before we, maybe it would be great if you could give us an update on the Steep World Tour actually. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
let's. Oh, you have the mic actually. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So we started the second season of the Steep World Tour with a few.
So that's the second season of the... No, that's the second series of the season 2.
Right? Yes, right. Yeah, but I didn't talk about the first series in last live stream, so I can talk about both of them.
Yeah.
So, like I said last time, I wanted to try some stuff a little bit more exotic to appeal to more players. And the first one was about orientation. Mm-hmm. So, about all those changes that are about finding your way in the wilderness. And that went pretty well. there was a lot of players playing those, so that's cool. We don't have that much changes about that in Steep right now.
Did any of you tried it or not
Not
that time?
No, I started the first and qualified, but then I got too busy in the past couple weeks to actually continue moving on.
Okay.
And the next one, so the one currently in progress, I think we are in the tournament phase right now, or maybe final, I don't remember the date exactly. But it's about paragliding, so I really wanted to see what paragliding players would think about the Steep World Tour. It's less popular than the other series.
That's a test. That's the very first time.
Yeah, and it's what there isn't that much players on the paragliding, so that's totally okay. But it's pleasantly, surprisingly, a little bit popular. There is more players than I expected, so it's cool. And I'm kind of eager to see the line for the final. For the final runs and for the winners.
Can we have a look? Are you able to show us a bit?
I think so.
I won't challenge you on the line. Just
this challenge is the one that was used for the qualifiers. So it's called Relax, because qualifiers are all about that.
Okay.
There is no real competition. It's more about proving your engagement and proving that you are able to use the paraglide. I'm not a great paragliding player, so
that's all right.
Don't expect too much.
Designing
from me.
stuff, yeah.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay. No, but that's give a good view of.
Yeah. So it's nothing. I don't remember how much time you needed to qualify. I think it was 2 minutes. As you can see, the gold medal is at 2 minutes and 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't that much. I think it was even lower than that. So I think it wasn't that hard to qualify. It was just like, if you know how to paraglide, not like me obviously, you would have been able to qualify pretty easily.
Okay.
So as you can see, it's a very relaxing line on the Alaska Massif.
Yeah.
So it's a race. I think it's the only race of the tournament because scoring changes in paragliding.
The other one, I've heard there's one that you have to.
Yes, you have to score.
Is it the one that lasts forever?
No. For the final, yes, I think.
Yeah, I think for the final.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil too much, but I think the final one is like it takes
big,
forever to get on top of the mountain.
For the tournament phase, we can see it right now. It's Lick the Ground on Alaska once again, and this one is about scoring. So it's way more technical. People that don't play paraglide that much might not know that paraglide is also a technical sport. It's not all about exploring slowly the wilderness. It's also about trying to lick the ground, actually, like the challenge suggests, and to
lick the ground
one
too
try
much.
Failed. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not that good with paragliding.
It's quite tough to talk at the same time as playing as well. So
so it's all about playing with the trees, with the terrain, with the rocks, with everything pretty much, and reaching the final line with as much score as you can.
Okay.
And there is also.
Okay, that's
TV.
great. We just lost the TV. Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
I just
All
got
right.
back.
Hey, he's back.
You might
Great.
think, thanks to our technical guy, you can think that it would be easy to just like fly around in circles to make infinite scores, but there is a time limitation of 5 minutes, so you have to do your best in 5 minutes. Obviously, you can't cheat by going around infinitely.
There's no way to.
All right. So I won't try to finish it because I'm pretty bad.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
As we can see, there is some pretty huge score on the Steep World Tour leaderboard right now. We have Iseba. It's
congrats.
We are kind of used to see Iseba in the leaderboard. That is quite high, with 187,000 points. But the competition seems to be tough because there is a lot of people. We can see the leaderboard there. And one little trick that I had did to this Steep World Tour, and I think it was the case for the previous one, is that the top 64 players will be qualified for the final, not only the top 32.
So that's much more.
So it's twice as much more than before. I really wanted to give players more chances to be able to go through the whole tournament and participate in the final. Since I think in the final I've put 2 or 3 tries, so 3.
So that's less tries than usual.
Yeah. No, it's usual. I don't remember exactly how much tries I put, but no, it's usually the score, the tries that you have. But it's really not the same experience. Having only 2 tries to do your best on a challenge, especially a paragliding one, it can be technical, so all the best players can be in a bad day and fail. And the challenge for the final is the one that you have to be in a top-notch condition to do, because it's the peak.
What is? Do you remember the name by heart, or what was it?
Yeah, it's the peak.
The peak. Okay, the peak.
I think it's the peak. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. But, check that later.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Martin.
Yeah, sure.
You stay with us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So now is the time we go through and get to know a little bit more of some of our community members that we invited in Ubisoft Annecy to participate in our first workshop and to discuss improvements that we need to make on different topics, different levels, and they actually had the opportunity to test well in advance, not so much in advance. It's just, I mean, we're releasing the content in 3 months, but the road to the Olympic experience. So, guys, welcome. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, how were those 3 days? What? I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
No, they were crazy to come out here. Actually, never been over to Europe before, so just flying in and seeing the mountains, how much bigger they are than the East Coast United States, and it's like what I pictured, but not quite what I expected. And then getting to go around the town, see the lake, see the entire town, how old it is compared to our cities. It's just we also have, like, we'll say our oldest building's from 1756, and people will say, well, my building was built in 1200. Like, just so old stuff still staying around and being reused. But then just seeing the studio, seeing who works on the game, how much passion they have for the game, really how small it is, the amount of people that work on the game.
Well, I must say, we're really proud to have you here. So that's
Yeah. Well, thank you for having us. Yeah, every single night after leaving the studio, we have been walking around the town, and we've been getting a sense of what the mountains mean to the town. They're always watching. The mountains are always there looking over.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for today, it's a little. It's been cloudy.
It's
all day.
And the end of the summer, maybe.
Right.
Let's hope not.
School starts on Monday, right?
Yeah, that's true. So that kids are not that disappointed.
Right. Well, summer is officially over, but no, it's been wonderful to be here and to finally experience Annecy, and it feels like we're living in Steep right now. So meeting the developers and everything and seeing the faces behind this game has been a very humbling experience, and we feel very lucky and thankful that we're here.
Thank you very much for the kind words. I wanted to, as I said before, we got to talk a little bit about the road to the Olympic, but I wanted you to show me. I mean, your profile is more like the explorer type, right? And you're creating content as well from these explorations. And I encourage everyone who hasn't seen the Tartiflette games to check on YouTube now. This is really great stuff, and that's also some stuff that actually inspired the designers for the road, building the road, the experience with the road to the Olympics. So yeah, it's again, it's an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
I really wanted to go through with you and the other guys waiting behind the door. What is your favorite spot in Steep, and if you can show that, if you can comment that, and I mean, Martin will give you the pad, or you can maybe show it, or it's up to you.
I'll let Mitch find the spot.
Okay.
Our
is it the same, or do you have a?
It's going to be the same spot.
Okay.
Because this was the big air jump that we used to film the Tartiflette games.
Okay.
We found it. How did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
can you
go
find
back.
it?
I'll try.
No, that's fine. We have plenty.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure who found it or how did we find this?
I believe, well, we started in a snow park. Just the trick park, and realized that we wanted to make an X Games style competition in it. And then once we realized how long it would be to film something with several different jumps, we wanted to start with just one jump, a big air competition. So I think we were just cruising around looking at all the different ones that we could find. And then eventually we finally found one that had a nice lead up into it where it was a straight shot and then a decent amount of air time so you could pull off a couple big tricks and then land them.
Yeah, right. And this video was obviously done before director mode was released. So
Before we go any further,
Yes.
How did this idea came from? Let's give a bit of context for those who don't know the video.
When the alpha and the beta were released for play testing, I think we put in roughly 80 hours combined into exploring the maps, and we were blown away at the size. We're both, he's a skier and I'm a snowboarder, so this game was perfect for us, and we couldn't wait for it to come out. And when we were in the beta, we saw a couple of the ramps and jumps and trick parks, and we started formulating the idea that we could do a video that's a competition-based video. And we started talking to other people on Reddit and other players that were interested once the game finally came out, and got a couple people across the world to join us in the game and record some runs in our rules and in our system. But we wanted to hit YouTube with a video like this early to get the new idea out there, so it's not just a trick video with music and some cool font. So we really thought that we had something special when we had the idea, and then we came and talked to Igor, and he told us basically that the video was an inspiration, a partial inspiration for the road to the Olympics, and that was just it blew us away because we didn't imagine that it was going to hold any weight in the game. It was just going to be a fun video. And walking through the studio these couple days, everyone's coming up to me and Mitch saying, "You're a Yeti." Yes, we are. What did you do? The Tartiflette games? And everyone, not a single person has gone, "Oh, I'm not sure." Everyone goes, okay. So that's really cool to see that we had an impact here in France as well. So
very good.
Mitch found.
Let's see what it.
I found the location.
What is the name of the place?
It's near La Clusa.
Yeah.
It's near La Clusa.
It's funny because La Clusa it's a real town
Yeah.
here, and it's where some of us in the studio goes to.
Yeah, that's
do
about
some,
1 hour
some
from
ski
here
and
by
stuff.
car,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes during the weekend, some devs go to La Clusa to do some ski and some snowboarding. So it's funny that their spot is also in La Clusa.
That is very, very, very close from here.
Mm-hmm. I think it was one of the first mountains that we played on. I think we played on in the beta and maybe found this place, or soon after when we got the game.
Yeah, I do think that we found this in the.
I actually think what happened was we found it in the beta, and then after that, when we got the game, we couldn't remember where it was because we knew it was on this mountain. We knew the mountain, but we had no idea where. We just knew it was close to a little town, but didn't know the town name either. So I think it took us like 2 days actually, just like going around Mountain View and skiing around. We finally found it again. So then, of course, we dropped a pin on it and wrote down the coordinates, so we knew where to go back.
Did it take you to create this video?
The filming itself was only one night, just a couple hours. We had 5 people doing 3 jumps. So it would just make them go and then record a couple angles and then let the next person go. But after that, the editing took about 30, 40 hours a weekend. It took us to actually make that one.
Oh, wow.
We had probably like close to an hour of video that we then had to cut down to 15 minutes. And then Skype call each other, share our screens, watch the video, give a commentary. And then that was too long, so then we had to cut the audio to match up with the video that we wanted and then put the scoreboards on as well. So
the length of the first episode, the first one you commented, is about 15,
Yeah, right around
20
15.
minutes. How much?
16 minutes.
16 minutes.
16
Yeah.
minutes. Oops.
Yeah, so
That's-
that one was a long time. And then the second one that we started, we did heats instead. So just
Yeah.
like this camera that's going right now, following the person.
Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna try. Thanks.
once they went, we just kind of totaled their scores. Top 5 moved on to the next wave, did the semifinals. Finals, we had scheduling conflicts with people because we had to find time to record them, and we were trying to figure out camera angles.
Whoa.
Yeah, so the challenge that we had was trying to find camera angles and everything because this was before we had director mode. So using having very patient competitors with Mitch and I both lining up shots and figuring out what we wanted to do.
Oh, there is someone playing
It was,
there
yeah,
already.
who else is?
They just joined.
watching.
Yeah.
But it was a very interesting challenge, and it actually is not the best big air jump we know now, because the trees on the side proved to
Oh,
be
it's Seba.
very difficult.
Of course.
But the trees along the side proved to be very difficult. I know that I wiped out during the video. I think I hit a tree.
2 out of 3 times.
2 out of 3 times I hit a tree. But it made for a very, very fun challenge, and everyone that did it, it seemed like they enjoyed it a lot. So in the future, we're going to be looking at the road to the Olympics and how we can use that expansion for more videos on those different slopes now that we have a different side of steep that we're going to be seeing.
Speaking of the road to the Olympic, what is your feedback so far? You've played it yesterday and a little bit today as well.
Yeah.
What is your
We played it yesterday and we tested mostly everything. The most of the events that are going to be featured, and it was absolutely incredible. I've been saying it all week that Road to the Olympics feels like a new game. It feels like a completely different side to Steep, and that is so rewarding as a player who has always loved watching and seeing the maps and everything and enjoying the experience of just exploring and seeing the trees and all the beauty that's been built into the game. And now it's a completely different competitive side that we're going to start seeing. So it's I'm very excited.
What is your favorite discipline so far? Do you have the same or is it
no?
No.
My favorite is downhill.
Okay.
Downhill skiing.
Could you explain a bit what is downhill?
Downhill skiing is very fast. It's not as technical. It is more about speed. It's a lot of back and forths down a mountain, longer skis, and the interesting the skis.
We can't show any footage or any image for the moment. We're still work in progress, but these guys had the opportunity to
Right.
That's the reason why they're here as well.
Yeah, we got to test out some new skis, and the snow is new, so it's a groomed snow, so it's not as deep as you see here, and the new skis are very tight. The cornering is very tight on them, so the handling. I'm trying to think of how to explain this without giving away too much, but not. I don't know. Come back to me. I'll
Okay.
Mitch,
Get back
take
to
it.
you. What is your favorite?
I think I had a couple. I like a lot of them.
Okay.
They all have their different reasons, but for me, more big air, obviously. So trying the big air jumps, the different ways to hit those, definitely a lot more than I'm used to. Getting off of a jump in the normal steep game, you can actually get a lot more, and you seem to have more control on what tricks you're doing. And then the half pipe feels better. You're going a little higher, faster. Or like
I really like that.
there was a part yesterday where I just hit the half pipe in the first jump. I went so high that like I stopped, and then like everyone came and looked around. They're like, "We've never been that high before." and just crazy to see that and getting the flow down. And then also the slopestyle courses. I think that's my favorite event to watch in the real Olympics. So
Okay.
just playing that one with so many different creative lines that you can come up with every single time you try it.
Okay. Okay, that's great.
Did you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
It's very hard to explain without being able to show it or see a controller while you're doing this. But the skis, especially in the downhill competition, have much more a very tighter turning radius, and it feels like it should feel. That's what I keep thinking of, and it's very hard to explain it without being able to show it.
yeah.
But it feels right. It feels like it should. With you see these very tight turns and S bends that look impossible until you actually try it and realize the skis can do it. And I think those tight bends and the different snow really emphasize that a lot of work went into changing these skis to make them very competition specific between the slalom, the slope style, and all the downhill and freestyle. So very excited to see how people react to those different kind of skis, because I know that was my favorite part of testing Road to the Olympics.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the
That's
Tartiflette Big Air.
And
I think Iseba is beating us right now.
The playground
Pretty
for
much,
the
yeah.
Tartiflette, yeah.
That was the very first one.
Yeah.
I'm currently getting destroyed by Iseba.
Yes.
Yeah, live.
Yeah.
Live.
They have to be
Humiliating.
getting the 3 times somewhere.
It won't work that well.
Oh, you were very close on that
shit.
one.
Shit.
That
How was the whole experience? We talked with Dev and things, and what do you take with you? What is your best moment? I mean, we can't talk about everything, obviously, but yeah.
I think it's just seeing how many different people are working on different areas in the game, but all the things they're thinking about and constantly testing and trying, just going through the game every single day and just seeing everything that's going on.
I believe it was the first day during the Facebook live stream. Mitch and I were elsewhere in the studio while the stream was going on, and we were talking with Adrian, who helped develop the trick names on the HUD. And he came up to us and just started talking to us, very friendly, but he started talking to us and telling us what he did in the game and what he was proud of. And we realized that without him, we wouldn't have had our video, and we wouldn't have been able to do our ideas and what we wanted to do in this game. So it wasn't prompted, it wasn't set up that we were supposed to meet Adrian. We were outside on the balcony, and he just walked over and said hello, and we realized that he was part of the reason, and everyone here is part of the reason why we are here. So that and sharing the story about his daughter's toy.
Oh yeah,
and how it was the sound of the unicorn outfit.
Yes.
And he showed us a video of his daughter squeezing the toy, and then him playing the sound in the game. Little things like that. Getting to see a look behind the scenes.
change, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You want to know more about that unicorn costume?
I will.
Yes.
You know this
I'm
costume.
gonna let
has
you
a-
tell you the story, and I will ask for the other guys to come in as well.
Okay,
You know
fine.
So
the
just a moment.
costume has a name.
Yeah.
It's actually the name of my daughter.
It's yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Okay, so
Adrian's daughter is also, I think it's the bee costume that has the name of Adrian's daughter.
wow,
Yeah.
awesome.
See it.
Yeah. See, so stuff like that, learning and getting those little things that you're not going to see on Reddit, you're not going to see on the
Sure, you can.
forums.
It's fine. Right.
Getting those little behind-the-scenes looks. That's so much fun.
So yeah, we just been joined. I don't know. Can I? I don't know if you see me on camera. Is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So now we have XGB X Boogie that you may have seen from a previous stream as well, and we have somewhere. Please come. I don't know where. Next to. Yeah, maybe something like that. We can do. Yeah, sit there. Something. Yeah, that's fine. You can. Okay. So we have Bone Crusher 2D, and we have Cinematic as well that you may know from a previous stream as well. How are you guys? Fine. Okay. Sorry, we were in the middle of a conversation.
No,
okay, that's all right. Okay, yeah, someone, yeah, could you come here? It's fine. I'd like also. Sorry, it's a bit all improvised at the moment, but would like to for you guys. Could you show us your favorite place in the mountain as well? Is that pass the mic and maybe we can. Oh, we can. Maybe can you? Oh, I can. Okay, that's fine.
You got it?
Yeah. No. Could you describe? Yeah, please. Thank you.
I need to be asked a question.
Okay. So what is your favorite?
Pretty much anywhere here in the Alps.
Okay.
I just go anywhere, just find the favorite lines. Usually just like spawn up on any real random area and just ski.
Okay. Which place is it?
It's in the Aiguille, no?
I believe this is near the Curse Mountains.
Ah, yeah, Curse Mountains.
It's in the Coast Mountains, yeah. When did you start playing Steep?
During the closed alpha.
Okay, and what is you're mostly an explorer yourself as well?
Yeah, mostly an explorer myself, just trying to find the best lines, create new challenges.
You unlocked all the point of interest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Took me a few months, but I found them all.
Put the spot there.
This is one of the points of interest right here.
That's the plane. But
Getting close to the map limit.
yeah. Who wants to show his favorite spot as well?
I'll just
No, no. Okay. Okay. Yeah, please.
Hello world. I will be showing you base jumping. Thank you.
Is it your challenge or is it a challenge you created or something
It doesn't matter because it's something that I just like playing. I've been really into base jumping, so I just go here and play it.
Okay.
Oh, it's somehow here. There we go. Look at that. This was not planned. This is Mitch's Xbox.
Whoa.
Okay. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Wait. Okay. The microphone is in my
Did you
eyes,
practice before the show? Or?
Clearly. I definitely had a lot of practice.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa.
Nope, I'm going to miss it.
That's more than I play.
Nope.
Oh.
But you know, it's definitely really fun. I love jumping off the cliffs and pretending I'm going to kill myself.
Come on. On stream though.
Whoa.
I got to dodge. All right, we're taking the safe route.
All right, now you gotta finish.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, you
I've messed it up.
You messed it.
I play on Xbox. This doesn't
Does
count.
anyone want to try?
Wait, Xbox.
No. Okay.
No, I can try it.
Okay.
You want to try?
I'll try it.
Okay.
Hold on, we're still soaring.
Okay. Right after. Okay. See.
Good luck.
No.
Oh.
Can't even start it.
I don't feel so bad.
So this one is your favorite place?
Right now, it's definitely my favorite place.
Too high.
Right now, it's definitely my favorite place. Just real fun, jumping off cliffs, going through the goat hole. As I've now learned, that's what you guys call that.
Yeah.
The goat hole.
The code holes, yeah.
There you go.
Hey,
No.
not so bad.
No.
Wow.
Right in between.
Okay, so maybe base jumping might be a thing for me.
Yeah.
I've never. I have not
Yeah,
explored
not so
base
bad.
jumping as much as I maybe should have. No, I am not good
No,
at.
no.
How did you get through
Okay.
that line?
You have to dodge kind of a lot.
You just have to do it.
Yeah, you just have to do it.
Okay, easy. Could you show us some spots that you fancy? And yeah, I mean the baguette thing. Yeah, again. All right. Yeah, get closer here. You want me to? Yeah.
My favorite spot. I mean, a lot of what I do in the game really
Please
isn't.
sit. Yeah.
No. Isn't really finding new spots as much as it is just breaking the world records. So I'm going to go down to my favorite of all time.
That's very humble.
Yeah, I mean it's easy. It's easy. I mean if you look at LaFuse here, you'll see.
Oh, La Fuse.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll see.
Do you know who had it before you?
This little guy is called Zapline. He's itty bitty dude. No.
But it's not even your name. It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
Mitch's name now.
Yeah. But this is supposedly one of the hardest in the game, but I wouldn't know.
You actually got to meet the creator of LaFuse.
Yeah, I think you did
got to
actually.
meet-
Yeah.
I got to meet the creator of LaFuse, and that was the damnedest thing.
So how was it? What
Uh,
did you talk about?
No, you missed
no. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Supposed to be the best.
Very
You missed a
disappointing.
checkpoint? What is this?
Look, all right.
Zipa's gonna show you up.
Like, I'm not going for record right now. There's no way I would be able to get it. Oh,
Wow.
I can see.
whatever. I'm gonna put one.
No,
more
no, no,
attempt
no,
in.
no! Please, please.
One more attempt.
So you're having trouble with the better controller.
Look, all right. If I could do the claw, like I've got my hand in just the weirdest position right now.
Okay. So
Also,
did you?
I've got some lights in my eye.
So did you tell Jan that you thought that his challenge was really easy? Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easiest
Okay.
challenge in the game
Okay.
by far. I have never once failed this challenge.
You beat Saber.
Yeah,
at
you
least.
did.
Hey, I mean, well, I mean, he's also not a wingster. Yeah, generally I start from higher up in the, up in that. You can kind of see it up there. The hot air balloon.
Oh, Iseba is here again.
Yeah.
Okay.
you
How
start
many
from the-
people are
from the
here
top.
in this
Yes,
this mountain at the moment?
Yeah. So Matterhorn, my favorite mountain in terms of just flying close to rocks. There's rocks everywhere.
So you also love jumping off cliffs.
Yeah, generally. But I start there, then I jump through, and I get the. That's how I get the world records. So.
Okay. What about this one? Whoa. So, ask those guys about the road to the Olympic. What was your feedback on it? You had the opportunity to play. I'd like to have different point of view from a competitive side.
From a competitive aspect, the slope style that they introduced is amazing. It's like, can't get over how much better they made the snow parks. You can jump off big jumps and hit rails, switch and transfer rails. It's just very enjoyable. I liked almost every single thing that the Olympics had to offer and that we got to test. There really wasn't much I didn't like. I was not a fan of the half pipe. Mitch over here was so good at it, he made me not want to play it as much. He got so high, I didn't understand what was wrong with me. I was a little embarrassed. But that's pretty much it on the Olympics. All of the challenges are great.
What was your favorite? What was your favorite?
Let's see, what is it called again? The downhill
The
and slope style were my two favorites.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the downhill's great. Like just how they put so much attention to detail in it. I mean, you really feel like you're playing playing in the Olympics. You know, the groomed snow, the flags. I mean, you have to make every turn perfectly, and you just, you know, they're so rewarding to hit them well.
What about you?
Yeah, my favorite was the giant slalom and slalom, just because right now in steep there is very specific way that your character will react to turning, and you have to be very conscious about where your feet are, because if you turn too hard, you're not going to make it. But turning in, as far as it is right now, is all about making sure that you turn early so that your feet will go out and you will react to the environment and the way you're supposed to, and getting it down. And every single one of them feels so different from one another. There's, you know, they turn sharper or they go faster, or, you know, there's a lot of difference between them. And right now it's slalom and giant slalom that are my favorite.
All right. And you? Yeah.
My top favorite would be the slope style, because
A little closer. Sorry.
yeah, my top favorite would be the slope style, because next to exploring, I like doing the tricks.
Okay.
But I did enjoy both the downhill and the super G. Just the speed alone with those, just how each skis react differently to different races or events. Just the Olympics, that whole expansion is just absolutely stunning.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. It was really a pleasure to have you. And we have another live stream for the next Steep World Tour next time. I hope you'll be here as well.
Yeah, sure. The next series coming up will be about the Freeride World Tour.
Yeah,
So
the
it,
return of
come
the
back.
Freeride World
Yes,
Tour.
yes.
It's coming back.
Next month.
I think it's in middle of next month.
Yes.
Something. Yeah. So in about 2 weeks, basically 2 weeks time.
Oh, who won this last one?
It's still on.
It's still on.
The last one.
The last.
the
You
last-
mean?
Me. That was all.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that guy on the screen.
I think we should probably end on this. I think if you're fine. Okay. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.